audience. Welcome back to AirD&D. I have some tragic news for you guys tonight. See, things didn't work out, and we actually can't do AirD&D anymore. Very tragic. April Fools!
April Fools!
I doubt anyone thought that was funny.
No.
I saw you counting down, and I could just envision everybody in the union counting down along with you. Like, this is when they're going to do it.
You think anyone's in the union right now?
No.
Oh, hey, Tristan, if you're listening, hello. You better talk about this later.
Shout out Tristan.
Tristan, say it back.
Yeah, say it back. All right.
Tristan, I can smell you.
Oh, no. Welcome
need a
back
shower.
to... Wow, jeez.
Okay. Enough with the Tristan hate.
Yeah, we love Tristan.
Yeah,
Tristan
we do.
doesn't smell like cheese.
Only from that.
Welcome back to AirD&D. Tonight will be our first session. Tonight's going to be all about learning the basics of D&D. We do have a few veteran players in the studio with us, but we also have two brand new players. One of which actually plays D&D with me on his own time in a completely different campaign, but the poor guy was started at level 20. And you know, I know a lot of people probably don't understand why that's so jarring, but anyway.
It's a big level. 20 is a big number.
Yeah, they are
That's a
big
lot.
numbers.
Yeah.
This ain't Skyrim.
It's like 19 more levels than me right now. You know?
Yeah.
That is
We are
at least
starting.
greater than 4.
Yeah, we are starting at level 1. We're going to be leveling up with milestones. Now, there's 2 ways to level up in D&D. You can either collect XP, or you can level up with milestones. Getting feedback there. And milestones are basically just decided by the DM or the dungeon master. So another thing I like to do, I don't always do it, but I try my best, is to get a vibe check. How's everyone feeling tonight?
Great.
Since when do you do vibe checks?
Feeling jelly.
Feeling
So
jelly.
icy out there. I don't like it.
All right, before we
Got
start,
max energy.
before we start, let's go down the line. Let's start with Zane. Let's introduce everyone's characters.
All right. Well, hey, everybody. I got Rogue. His name is Viper Eris, though we don't even know if that's his name anymore. He just keeps changing it. That's his little quirk. And pretty much he works for the highest bidder. We got a chaotic neutral half-elf. And he's here to stab people that pay the highest bidder.
Perfect. All right, Max, take us away.
All right. I'm Max Greebly. I'm another halfling. You know, half elf, half human, or, you know, at this point it might be 3/4 something with all this.
Halfling refers to your size. Actually, you're a halfling because you're half a human size.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not realize that. I thought I was a half elf.
No, you are tiny.
Okay.
Are you a halfling or a half elf? Elf.
Last week I was a half elf, and I would prefer to go with that.
Okay, you're a half elf.
I'm a
I hope
half
I hope you built your character sheet that way.
Yep.
We'll figure it out for sure.
That's fine. We'll just. What if you're just like a halfling with the delusion that you're a half elf?
No,
No, it's okay. I'll
he's a
figure it
half
out.
elf. It only does a few
That'd be
things to
some
like
pretty good lore.
ability scores.
So
if any.
I'm a half elf,
Yes.
not a halfling.
Okay.
I'm a normal height, probably. My name's Max Greebly. I'm a DJ. I play in various clubs, such as the Phoenix Club on Urbis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Planet
Um,
Urbis.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was about to start clapping, but I realized that's bad.
Yeah,
a bad
clapping
idea.
into the mic is not going to sound great.
Yeah, no, not really.
What do you mean?
Okay. Half
Alright.
elf. All right. Yep.
All
That's
right.
me.
Thank you, Max Greebly.
Mhm.
All right, let's turn it over to Jelly Slimebeld. Tell us about you, Jelly.
Hello, I am a Jelly Slimebeld. I am a plasmoid bard. A plasmoid is a little goo man. He's made of goo.
Oh, you gotta describe that differently, man.
He's a big goo guy. He's made of like
That-
hot sticky goo.
Stop.
Sentient goo. And he's a living piece of goo. and I don't know like what to say. He's a comedian. He's played for some stuff, but he's been having a rough go of it as of late. And as I hear, it's just about to get a lot rougher.
Yeah, it is about to get a lot rougher for Jilly Slimebeld. All right, Step, tell us about yourself.
Right. So I'll be playing Step, which he's a kobold, which is like a real small like dog guy.
You're a dragon, bro.
Dragon, yeah, dragon dog. It changes
Dragon Dog.
per system. Right, dragon.
You're like a really tiny dragon who
Little
worships dragons.
That's true. I rule, and I'm a wizard. So imagine just like a tiny dragon that you could throw that casts spells. He's great. He's an ex-soldier, and he's like a wash-up, and that's his whole deal. And he's been bumming around since it's been tough for Step, but we'll see where it goes.
Oh, poor Step. I feel bad for him. Well, unfortunately for Step's going to get a lot worse. See,
No.
you four have found yourself late at night on the planet of Erebus, outside of the city of Tyrannus. You are in the marshlands. You blink awake, you scrub the sleep out of your eyes, you look around, and all of a sudden, you find yourself surrounded by giant hamsters. Giant space hamsters. And they look really, really mad.
Wow.
Now, in this point, in a D&D session, audience and Presley, who's looking at me very curiously, I turn it to you guys. You guys get to decide what happens next.
And I got into this job to be surrounded by cuties. I didn't think it meant hamsters.
I'm sorry. Did the goo thing just talk?
What of it? Plenty of goo guys around my neighborhood. What are you singling me out for?
I don't know. I mean, it's my first time seeing something of your nature.
You gotta travel, buddy.
Yeah, Jelly, don't plasmoids get judged quite a bit for being plasmoids in Tyrannus?
Yeah, they usually it's just questions about my complexion, what kind of conditioner I use, you know. I don't even get the question. I don't have hair.
Yeah, it was the conditioner.
Jelly,
We'll
he's
go with
got
that.
really smooth skin. He's got really smooth skin.
Do you moisturize? I
Do you
am
moisturize?
moisturize.
So these hamsters, they're
Right.
about,
Yeah.
they're,
Yeah,
each
the
of them are
hamsters.
about 30 feet away from you. They take one step closer, and in D&D terms that means 5 feet. So
Oh my.
so they're 25 feet away from you now.
Right. Are we all grouped in a big group together?
Yeah, I'd say you're cuddling.
In the middle of the...
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right in the
Oh.
middle of the
Oh!
line.
We're already that close, so
So
maybe
how'd
we
you
just
guys
got to know each
sleep?
other.
My character
Take me
is
out to dinner
beginning to
first.
like. Oh, sorry. I'm like flattening to the ground, like becoming like becoming just a straight goo pile, as if I was like sleeping, like just like an actual just puddle. Like as they get closer,
You
like
just
I'm
blend it. You're letting yourself pick up all that mud and debris and sediment.
yeah. Like I wet myself, but I am the wet.
Oh. That's
That's the worst
nasty.
way to put that.
Fellas.
So these goo hamsters, they're like for transportation, right? Was that
The goo ham. You mean the space hamsters?
space hamster? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, they. You're correct, Max Greebly, but the problem is these are wild hamsters,
Okay.
and
Well, I just gave myself an idea. He can morph into anything, right?
with limitations.
Within reason.
What about a goo hamster?
Wow.
Well, he wouldn't be.
I'd have to flex real hard.
Yeah, you really have to flex real hard because you gotta expand to the size of one of these hamsters.
What kind
they're
of role would that
they're
be?
10 feet
They're
tall.
10 feet tall. Okay.
You can always hold your breath.
How about for
And
now?
they're 25 feet away from us. And they're 10
Yes,
feet tall.
they're
Okay, so
about the
that's-
size of a bear,
that's
but
pretty
they're
close.
chubbier and cuter.
All right.
But they're
Okay.
still really mean.
Dinner.
I want to
No.
I want to erupt and I say, everyone, get into a get as close as together as possible. How close together can we get together if we were to all scrunch? And could it fit like a 5 foot by 5 foot cube?
So we got a kobold, we got a plasmoid, and I know we have it's not a halfling anymore. That's a half elf.
Yeah.
What's your race again?
We are half elf as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
We're twins.
2 really small people and 2 really skinny people. I think you guys could fit into a 5 foot.
All right.
foot box there.
Then I want to cast Minor Illusion, and I want to just make us into a big tuft of like grass.
Grass.
Or something that blends in with the.
Ain't that food?
Ain't
Yeah, I
that
was gonna-
food? Oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
That is
A poor
Damn it,
judgment.
you.
what are our surroundings look like?
Well, I just want to like I want to make us into a big block of marsh. I suppose.
Are you? I'll get to you in a second, Max Group. Though, is that something you want to do?
Yeah, right
step,
now,
Step?
just immediately to camouflage us.
Okay. Should do
Which-
that. But you do look like food now. You look like a
Oh.
big tuft of food, and they're already mad. At least you think. You didn't-
Guys, I
Jelly?
did it. See, we look like a big pile of marsh now.
Jelly begins praying to every religion he's aware of to try to get in.
Oh man. Max, you want to take a look around?
Yeah.
Perfect. So this is what's going to initiate what's known as a skill check. You're going to take your 20-sided dice. Yes. Well, you don't eat it. But, you know. So, I want you to roll that dice. Looks like you got a 17.
It's my lucky number.
Now, I'm asking you to make a perception check. I want you to look on your character sheet and find the perception skill. What's the number beside it?
I got a +1.
So now, because you have a +1, you can add 1 to your dice roll.
So it's a hot 18.
You didn't have to spin the die all the way around to get to 18, but yes. Yes. In order to meet the requirements, I'm sorry, let me. You got an 18 on the skill check.
Cool.
I have set what's known as a difficulty class or a DC for that skill check. It's basically a number that I make up that, depending on the situation at hand, it's a number that I make up. Whatever you roll has to be higher or equal to the difficulty class that I have set in order for you to succeed.
If it meets, it beats.
If it meets, it beats. So you have passed because the difficulty class I have set was 10. Most DMs will not tell you what the difficulty class even after you succeed. So, but this is kind of introductory stuff. So, let me turn to the handy dandy DM notes.
All right.
Of course, you're in a swampland.
Mm-hmm.
The sediment or the ground beneath you is like made up of like black grass, and the sediment is made up of like mud, which is also black. There are black trees that kind of sparsely scatter the distance. Their branches are kind of bare. There's a few leaves, but mostly empty. You notice that there are what appears to be like floating fish chilling out in the distance, and there are other giant space hamsters, and the giant space hamsters kind of like flock together. They're basically like horses,
Okay.
except like really big and mad and cuddly. So, you have gathered more information about your surroundings. What would you like to do with that?
Okay, so Step is blending in with the marsh right now, right?
Well, I'm trying to get everywhere.
Well, everyone's blending in with the marsh.
We're all blending in the marsh right now. Okay, so
yeah.
we're
Unfortunately, though, you look like
Food.
grass, and
Yeah.
these are herbivores.
yeah.
Are they encroaching?
They are encroaching. They're 20 feet away now.
Okay.
Surely they. I mean, we're no longer there though. Also, they're herbivores, so.
But they got big teeth.
All right.
Their buck teeth are about the size of your head.
Well, if they're herbivores, then aren't we just okay if we're not even
Dude,
like
check your
grass?
pocket. Is there some grass in your pocket, dude? This whole time?
rat us out, I swear.
Wow.
I swear, this is why we never trust
Guys,
those other
my
college
bag
kids.
full of carrots. I didn't know I.
15 feet away.
Okay.
Are they looking at us?
They're looking at you.
Wow.
They're hungry.
Is there a gap in the collection of hamsters? Like any
By
like any
chance?
noticeable like
There
are
are-
they like really like a perimeter like
There
an
are
organized crime
three.
squad?
There are 3. and they are coming at you from the east. Like one's from the northeast, the east, and the southeast. So
I see
you got plenty of place to run.
4 of them, or 4 of us, and 3 of them. I like our odds. I think we should commit some manslaughter.
I do not like your odds.
Wait. Actually, could I roll perception to assess the physicality and builds of everybody around me?
Yes.
Like to see if they look faster than me.
I would like to. Why?
Well, so if I break for it, and they're more interested in the grass anyway, they're not going to care about the goo making ways through the. There's a lot of goo in the forest. I feel like,
That's true.
of all goo to really fixate on.
So you're just trying to figure out if your friends are faster than you or not.
Yeah.
Who said they were friends?
Acquaintances.
My acquaintances. Okay.
the
I mean, I could
marshlands.
make you roll survival.
Okay. I got a 19 survival.
19. Just on the die.
Yeah, on the die.
Okay. Yeah, those are
0.
some really good rolls.
19.
Jeez.
Wow. It's almost like we staged them. That's a joke. We
Well,
did not stage them.
Wait, am I supposed to be reading the die? Or the
April
script?
Fools.
That's good.
That was the right number, right? The one on the script here.
Yeah. According to. Yeah, that's the right script. That's the right number. Okay, perfect. So, okay. Zane, what's your speed?
My speed is 30.
Presley?
Speed.
At the top. Right there.
30.
I think it's also 30.
30. And then you must be.
I'm
you're
also
walking.
30.
Okay, yeah, I got 30.
Yeah, see.
Well,
Are you 30?
I'm also 30.
We're all,
Okay.
So-
So,
we're
yeah.
all fellas.
That's the most common speed. Basically, what this number means is how many feet your character can move within 6 seconds. The reason why it's 6 seconds is beyond me. That's just how long a round of D&D combat lasts. And I think it's because if you play 10 rounds of combat in D&D, that will equal to a minute. So it's just nice and even. So everything's based off of 6 seconds.
Okay.
So you can move 5 feet every second.
All right.
You are able to reasonably assess that these people surrounding you are indeed the same speed as you.
And okay, one last question: is there are there like pathways because we're in the middle of the woods,
In the middle of the marsh.
Oh, marsh. Okay,
There
so not
are
really
no pathways.
All right, then in that case, we all look pretty evenly matched.
Now, the
feel like.
thing about the marsh is that it is full of what's known as difficult terrain. Difficult terrain, in D&D terms, means that your character will move twice as slow through it.
I see.
So if you want to move 1 square, which would be equal to 5 feet, you'll have to spend 10 feet of movement to do that.
Okay.
And I'm goo. This is not gonna work well.
Oh, goo.
Okay. What if we unmorph back from this marsh back into our normal selves, and we try to talk? Can they speak? Can I speak to them? Can I speak to these space hamsters? And
Roll
I want to
roll
try
animal handling.
to. What's that?
Roll animal handling.
Okay. Is that on the 20-side die?
Yes.
I'd like to convince them to help us get out of the marsh. I got an 11.
Oh, this is just to see if you can tell if they can
Oh,
speak
okay.
or not.
Okay.
They can't speak.
Okay. They can't speak.
But they are widely domesticated, though.
Okay.
They have a whole city.
Tube City.
Our audience has no idea what that is.
All right, fellas. I can scare them. What are we trying to do? They're right there.
Yeah,
We don't have a lot of time.
10 feet.
They're 10 feet away.
You're 10 feet away. Yeah.
I break from the marsh and I sprint to the nearest tree and attempt to scale it.
Jelly starts sprinting.
I go after him.
Step goes after him.
Me too.
I go the opposite direction.
Toward the hamsters?
No. I take a left.
You take a left.
Yep. I hide in the grass.
Okay.
That's more food.
I know.
Well, with you, roll a stealth check.
Sure. Okay. 12.
So, audience, sometimes actually, most times, skill checks, or like the difficulty class for skill checks, are decided by an internal logic. In the case of a stealth check, the thing you're hiding from, you have to beat its passive perception. Passive perception is equal to the creature's perception ability plus 10. Now, just to be obligatory here so that we're all on the same page, the space hamster's passive perception is 11, which means Zane passes. So,
Wow.
yeah.
They don't call me a rogue for nothing, boys.
There we go. The rogue is doing rogue things.
Yes.
Now, you guys start sprinting.
Right, we're out of there.
Yep.
Yeah. The tree you're trying to...
Do
we
we
just
still
said run to the nearest tree.
Yep.
Do we still look like grass?
No. No, you don't. You still look like
The grass is so far beyond me right now.
So I'm going to do a DM roll, which can mean a lot of things. But in this case, it's going to just decide the distance between you and the guys in the tree. The tree is 50 feet away, which would normally take you 2 rounds to get to. But that's going to take you 4. However, one thing you can do is take the dash action. D&D, like the internal logic is built on an economy of action, and you can spend an action every turn to do one thing. One of those things you can do is dash, and dashing allows you to double your speed for a round.
I will do that.
Gotta get closer to the mic,
Oh,
man.
I forget that microphones exist.
Yeah.
I will use my dash action to dash towards the nearest tree and also up it.
Same.
Do I know, can I do a quick intelligence check to check if I, or whatever? It doesn't have to. No, I just, do I know the thing that, do I know the predator of the space hamster?
The predator of the
Yeah.
space hamster. That's
Do I-
asking a lot for a DM who didn't build the world.
Okay.
Something that's like a pop culture thing, like-
Do I know something that can hunt a space hamster?
You might. Let me just. So I'm going to ask you to make a nature check.
Okay, that's chill. That's a clean 16.
16. Okay, hang on.
I thought you were asking, like, do I know the Predator, as in, like, movie
The
character?
man?
Like, do I know him personally?
Do I know him?
Do I know?
Can
We're
I
on a
call
first
it a
name
favor?
basis,
I
me
do
and
him
Predator.
once.
He's
There's one rainy afternoon.
so. There's been one species known to occasionally hunt the space hamster, but it's only due to extreme starvation.
Me.
This species is simply known as the space eel.
We're not near any water.
I want
Well, it's
to
a marsh.
cast another cantrip, prestidigitation, and I want to make a noise of the space eel. Like,
Does prestidigitation do that?
what?
What can't it do?
It's a.
Prestidigitation, yeah, that's a
Well,
lot
as
of
long as it's
utility.
like a harmless effect, like a.
Dude, prestidigitation.
You can make like I think you can make like a little noise.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I
suppose.
thought a minor illusion could do that too.
Okay, fine. A minor illusion.
I mean, if you want to do prestidigitation, it's fine by me. I
Either
just-
one, it's just I cast a cantrip that makes a little eel noise.
Question is, do you know what the eel do you know what the eel sounds like?
You said okay. I'll roll again if
Yeah,
to
go
find
ahead
out
and
if
roll
I
again.
know All right.
What'd you get?
Well, plus nature.
Yes, nature.
Okay. 15.
Okay, you know what the eel noise
Right.
is. But you did spend your action doing that. Technically, you spent 3, but you know,
Dang.
I'm not gonna be a buzzkill
didn't
about
even-
that.
I didn't even run. I was just thinking.
Yeah, you're just thinking. It's like,
Just stopped and started doing the thinker pose.
so you're, so these two
Doing no big
strangers
deal noise.
get 30 feet ahead of you while you make a horrendous eel noise. What's your spellcasting ability? Or what's your spellcast DC, save DC?
12?
12. Okay. So, audience, spellcasters are complicated.
You can say that again.
Yeah. So, spellcasters will be able to use their one of their abilities will be used to spellcast, and basically that will decide the numbers behind spellcasting. We'll get a little more into it later. But I just asked Jackson, what is the DC that these hamsters need to make when I make them make the wisdom save? If they pass or if they fail the wisdom save, they gain the frightened condition, and basically they're just scared. If they fail, they're going right for them.
Right. I
Alright.
have my magic number that they have to get over.
Yes. First one failed. One of them
Nice.
stops dead in its tracks. It's like, oh,
The eel!
the eel. You said it's 12?
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing about matching is that the priority goes to the defender. So when you're trying to impose damage or a condition, you are not the defender, essentially. This hamster just matched, and it gets priority. So this one, the middle one, is not afraid. I'm not afraid to take a stand. And
Radio back on?
the
That's
last
not an eel.
and the last one also passed. So you scared one of them.
The other two are like,
Nice.
wait,
Impressive.
Yeah, he's like, wait a
something's
minute.
fishy here.
Wait, something's
stare for
fishy about
my-
this eel sound. All right, yo.
Can I eat some of the grass? I'm curious after being grass for a while.
You want to eat some of the grass?
Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, the hamsters might be onto something. You know?
So the hamsters are going towards us three, not Zane, right? Zane's in the clear.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
Yeah, Zane's good. I mean, if you want to eat
Aries,
grass,
sorry.
go right ahead. But make a Constitution save.
Sure.
It's pretty good.
I've tried it before. I'm not a big fan. You
I
know?
got 12.
Okay. So, audience, saves are another wonderful use of our D20. Basically, just roll a save and you add one of your ability scores to it to beat a DC. Now, the dungeon master isn't always going to tell the players all the information. This is one of those cases.
Uh-oh. What have I done?
I won't tell Zane whether or not he's passed. I will not tell him the consequences of passing or failing. That is something that will have to happen later.
Oh boy.
For
If
what
at
it's
all.
worth, it's pretty good, though. You guys should try some.
Okay.
So,
You yell at
Um,
me from.
I'm in a tree right now.
Hey!
well,
I'm also in the tree.
you, well, you two still have 20 feet to go
Yeah,
yet.
you're right. You're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whereas Jackson has 35 feet to go.
In my head, I already made it.
In my head, I'm already there.
I'm gonna get like mauled by a hamster, thinking, man, I'm safe.
It's that goal-oriented mindset.
So you two can actually make it there without the dashing. Yeah, without dashing. Jackson, are you going to dash or are you going to do something else?
I got nothing to do. I'll just dash.
Okay, you'll dash.
That was my. Unless I want to make more eel noises, I think I'll just dash. Damn it! Oh goodness.
So you get 5 feet away from the tree. You two, you're going to climb up the tree? Okay.
I'm a
So-
half elf. I'm pretty stealthy. I'm pretty confident I can hide in this tree.
So,
I could pretend to be sap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so what I would normally do is make you guys roll an initiative roll to see who goes up first. But we haven't gotten to initiative yet. I'm not going to break the rules without, well, that isn't really breaking the rules, but I'm not going to start using rules that way without introducing them first. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it to Jake because he started running first. Jake, you want to start climbing the tree, you're going to need to either make an athletics check or an acrobatics check. Use whichever skill check is stronger for you.
Alrighty. I will roll acrobatics then. And that's a 12.
That's a 12.
12.
You don't have anything to add to it?
Nope.
The wet gnarled branches of this tree are just too slick for you to start climbing.
I like clamber up. I get like halfway through, and then I slowly like sink back down again, and then I try it again, and then I sink back down again.
He's playing into the sap.
He's playing.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
really
he's just-
trying to.
Yeah.
I'm really playing. I'm
Really
I'm method
convincing
acting
sap,
here.
Now, Max Greevely,
Yes.
go ahead
That's
and
me.
roll either an athletics check or an acrobatics check,
I'm
whichever
gonna
one's
roll
stronger for you.
athletics. Or no, sorry, acrobatics. And I'm
Oh.
rolling the d20, right?
Yes.
Acrobatics.
What'd you get?
A 3, including my acrobatics.
Well, it's a
Oh.
nat
Got that
one.
one.
Oh,
It's a nat one.
is it a nat
It was a
one?
nat one.
Audience.
So-
On the 20-sided die, there are, of course, 20 numbers. 2 of these numbers are very special. When you roll a 20 on the die, that is what's known as a natural 20. We call it that because there can be modifiers added. And that is a critical success in combat anyway. Doesn't always mean success outside of combat. But what always means something, no matter if you're in combat or outside of combat, is the natural 1. That is a critical failure.
Uh-oh.
This could result in whatever the DM is feeling that day.
Oh boy.
Okay, Chaos Table Boy.
So, you go to climb this tree, and all of a sudden,
Imagine you try climbing on me.
a squirrel pops its head out and scratches you across the face. And it's gonna. Oh man, that scared the heck out of me. 2 slashing damage across the face. Do you know how to mark that at all?
I do not.
So if you look at so your hit points on the top right, under current, just -2 from that.
So when you take damage in D&D, of course it removes a total of, it removes the sum of health from your HP pool.
That's crazy that a squirrel did that.
Yeah. The other thing.
2 out of 8.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. I forgot you're a spellcaster. You nerd. The other element is the type of damage. So you took slashing damage. The reason that it doesn't matter much for you guys right now, but say you got a resistance to slashing damage or vulnerability to slashing damage, that can change the way you receive that. But we'll go into that later.
Mm-hmm.
So, the squirrel slashed you across the face, sent you right back down the tree. Welcome to the world of critical failures. Nat 1.
Yay.
Yay. What's Zane up to? What's
I'm trying to still kind of chew on the grass. Half of it's still like in my mouth. It's a little tough, mind you, but I'm working my way through it. It could use a little salt, maybe.
Thought it'd be soggy. Since
Yeah.
you're Marsh.
are you
could
like
use.
chewing more of it? Are you eating more?
I mean, it's pretty good, but like I stopped at the handful I did take because I mean,
So
Breakfast.
you're still digesting that.
yeah, I mean,
We're all fighting for our lives, and he's having a delicious 4-course meal.
yeah, pretty much.
I don't know what you consider a course to be, but I do not consider like maybe the mud, the roots, the stalk, and
Grass can be all.
It's got
4
some good
courses.
protein.
the dander on
He's
top.
He's
Pretty
just a little
coarse.
picky.
the dew on top.
Beggars can't
I
be
skipped
choosy.
arm day the other day, so I need some protein. You know.
Step.
Eat some
You-
protein. Eat some grass.
God. Step. You have 5 feet to go, unless you want to do something else.
How far away are they from me? On my
Five,
heels.
5 feet.
Got it.
Are,
On my
wait, are you talking
heels?
about the hamster?
Yeah, the hamster.
Oh, I think they're 35 feet away from you.
Oh, that's
You're doing good.
Yeah, I'm beating these guys. All right.
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid. Oh, I'm just trying to think of anything cool that I can do right now besides climbing a tree with the rest of the guys. No, I'll just climb a tree.
Oh,
we-
you can
we
always do
attempted.
something cool. Come on.
All right.
attempted
You
to
want me
climb a tree.
to
We didn't
like
even
whip
climb
some
it.
up?
Yeah,
Alright,
whip something
grass.
up.
Okay.
Whip it up.
So the
Um,
thing about D&D is lateral thinking always gets you somewhere. It might get you in the hot box with the DM, but if you have a cool DM, they might be like, "That's cool. Let's do something with that."
Oh, we should
Pat
get one
your
of
own
those.
back like that. Why don't you?
I,
Yeah.
you know what?
Big apologies. I'm sorry.
You know what? Jelly dies right now.
Oh, Jelly spontaneously combusts.
Zane eats him as
Zane,
dessert.
Zane
No.
eats him.
Dessert. Or
It's better than
Eris.
grass.
Sauce.
I wanna.
Right?
Hmm?
Eris is your name?
Viper.
Oh, let's see.
We didn't even know.
I'll try turning myself into a tree using minor illusion.
It's gonna become a tree,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
like the same kind of tree, or like
Yeah, just the maybe like a sapling because I don't think it can be that big.
What about a
like-
palm tree?
It's true. What if I turn myself into a lady hamster? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking.
now we're what? That's wild, bro. That's wild.
All right. No. Anyway, no. I can think of. How about I just? Yeah. How about I just? Can I light the tree on fire using minor illusion? Like not actually lighting the tree on fire, but creating an illusion that the tree's on fire.
Can I ask you why?
Deter the hamsters.
To deter the hamsters.
Oh my.
These guys will also hopefully have the intelligence to know that the tree's not actually
Well,
on fire.
I mean, I wouldn't count on that.
Okay. Well,
One of us
spur-
is
Actually,
eating grass right now.
These three are spellcasters, right?
yeah, but
So you're a bard.
I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard,
They're all
and you two are
Charisma.
bards.
I'm a bard, yeah.
yeah. They're
Oh, they
they're
might
charisma guys.
might not know.
Who cares?
I'm
I
a
try- I
marshal,
wanna-
so
Yeah.
What?
I'm a martial class.
Wait, what are you
so-
doing?
Yeah, you're a marshal. You definitely wouldn't know. You just see the
He's
tree
all over.
spontaneously.
I want to light
I'm
this
just
tree
gonna
on
throw grass.
fire and
He's
hide
grass
behind
right
it,
now.
or just or not
Okay.
hide behind it, but just walk around it and light it on fire.
So minor illusion.
in quotations.
Yeah, minor illusion doesn't require any rolls or anything, so the tree appears as if it's on fire.
Yeah.
However, these two bards don't learn their magic by studying textbooks. They learn their magic by expressing themselves. So they don't quite, they're not quite attuned to this style of magic. However, they are attuned to magic, and they went to college just the same. I need you both to roll an Arcana check, and I want you to roll it with advantage. Now, audience, what advantage is essentially you roll the D20 twice, and whichever one is the highest is the one you take.
My first roll was a 3.
Yeah.
And so
The
then
second roll was a 2.
All right.
So
Wow.
well, actually,
Wow.
with Arcana, yeah, no, it was straight up just a 3 and then a 2.
Wow.
Presley.
my first roll was a
Max.
14, and then I add 2 Arcana, so 16. My second one was an 8, so we'll take this.
You understand this tree is not actually on fire.
Way to go.
Jelly does not.
What about these space hamsters that I
Jelly jumps
Do
onto
these
the
space
fire and it's time to
hamsters-
put it up. Just kidding.
I'm whispering. I'm whispering to Max. They can make fire. They can do that.
Bro, what are you talking
I
about?
think I was thinking he was considering actually starting to like stand up and fight against them to like try to help, thinking strength in numbers. That's gone.
I freaking love that. That's good. They can do that? Oh my god. Okay, so the hamsters are getting
does Zane
closer.
think that it's on fire? Can Zane see us from here?
Oh,
I'm
is
watching
it-
the
is
whole
Zane-
thing kind of.
Are you just watching that?
Yep.
Zane,
I
you
got-
want
the
to
better-
roll that one too? To see if
I
you
might as well.
better
roll
question
roll
is, does he
Arcana check,
care?
but do it with disadvantage
Okay.
because you're a marshal and you're far away.
Yeah.
So, audience, disadvantage is the exact opposite of advantage. You still roll 2 d20s, but instead of taking the highest, you take the lowest.
I got a 7, but I had a nat 20.
Oh, wasted nat 20.
I know.
You unfortunately think the tree has just spontaneously combusted.
I thought
The obvious conclusion is that the hamsters did it.
Restaurant has some
They
ambiance.
can do that?
So, so the hamsters are 15 feet away from you. What's your next move?
They're undeterred by the fire.
Well, yeah. What did the
Everything
Oh,
hamsters think
oh
of
yeah.
this?
Wait, yeah. You're totally right. That's my mistake.
I wasn't just trying to
You're
like,
totally- yeah.
make a fool out
I
of my
forgot.
boys.
I forgot. I am.
I
Really
swear.
just- that was quite the thing to miss.
So the middle one turns around and starts running, and so does the other one. All of them are running away now.
Well done.
Jelly
Good.
thinks he's on a flaming tree.
He thinks that they just cast fireball and left.
As I see that they leave, I was like, shame about Step, but at least they didn't. At least they didn't see us, I guess.
Shame about Step. What do you mean?
I assume they killed him, obliterated him, and
Not the one guy who's laying in the with his face in the dirt.
yeah. Well, I forgot he was here.
I forgot.
I
what you
thought
did.
their job is done.
Oh.
They don't detect any more traces of life.
All right, with your newfound peace, what's your?
Well,
Guys, that was
Nice.
close.
that was a close one.
How
Yeah.
did you live through that?
We need to get out of this marsh now.
What the heck happened?
You don't want to know.
Why is the tree
Hamsters.
on fire?
Wow.
You don't want to know, buddy. Hamsters are weird things, honestly. And I gotta tell you, I've been to Tube City. Toughest crowd I ever had.
It tastes pretty good.
What?
Yes.
The hamsters?
Yeah.
You eat the hamsters? They're
You
I
ate
mean,
one?
don't buy it till you try it, you know?
This guy's hungry.
Yeah.
He stays hungry.
Yeah,
That's a
I
lot of
am hungry.
hamster to eat.
Listen. If you
That's a character in food.
if you guys didn't have me, I knew the predator was the eel. I knew I swear these things. You have to be careful around these sorts of marshes. I tell you,
Guy gets lit on fire once, and he thinks he's the hottest thing.
the hottest stuff.
I mean, it's not
He
too
quite
far
literally
off.
is, but
Yeah.
I got a question. Jack or Step's our little dragon buddy, right?
yeah.
That's right.
Is he able to fly?
Winged,
find out.
Winged kobolds are, but not this kobold.
No. Okay.
Let's
That's
toss
okay.
him in the air. See how long he stays up there, you know? Maybe he won't come down.
Well, we should probably get out of the marshes, right?
Yeah, head back.
Before we do that,
Where
though,
is back?
You gotta try some of the grass. It's pretty good.
I don't know.
I lost my appetite.
How are you feeling from that grass?
It's pretty good, honestly. I can go for some more. You want to try some?
I think I'm
Pack
okay.
you
some up for later,
lying?
maybe.
No, no.
Are you lying? Did you just eat a bunch of grass?
Yeah, I don't usually eat
No.
breakfast.
There's like visible green stains on my mouth now.
I'm actually on
No,
no solids diet.
Let's just get out of these marshes before they come back, okay?
All right, but I'm taking some for the road for everyone to share later.
Okay.
You guys trying to
I don't
exit the
e-
marsh?
Yeah, let's
I don't-
exit this marsh.
Yeah.
How do we exit the marsh?
Well, first you got to figure out where you're going.
All right, where are we? Where did we come from?
Can I?
I was.
I need a pint, honestly.
All right, let's
After
find the
all
nearest.
that.
Let's
Grab
find
one at the
nearest-
Phoenix Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys were doing out in the woods. We was Step and I was heading to the city. I don't know if you guys want to tag along.
I'm down. I gotta go there anyways. I got a show at the Phoenix Club later.
Oh, you're going to the Phoenix Club for a show? I got a show at the Phoenix Club. What
Oh,
what
wow.
time is
Wow.
yours?
Mine's at like midnight, I think.
Oh man, I'm the 11 p.m. special. After I bomb, nobody's gonna be around for your act. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I got a
especially that
contract,
one
you
guy.
know.
With
As long as that one guy doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Well, let's head there then.
Yeah.
Well, where is there?
We're gonna have to figure that out
I
now.
lick my finger. I point it up to the wind.
What's that gonna do?
It tells me the wind current. I
Yeah, but what's that gonna do?
Let's go west.
Where is Weast? Someone roll perception.
all right, I'll roll perception.
Where's
I will roll
Weast?
perception as well, because
Hot 18.
Oh, nice.
Hot 18.
In my head, I don't trust Step with that information, but I rolled lower, so I think that's even funnier.
Hot 18 as opposed to a cold 18.
Yeah, this one was a hot 18
He's still hot from the.
from the
fire.
fake fire
From
Yeah.
the fake fire.
that I can't. I guess I'm still concentrating on it, and so
Still
So
burning.
it didn't
it's
quite.
still burning.
It didn't quite matter because the DC was 5. It's just- Sometimes the DM will make you do random ass rolls just to make sure you're paying attention. I'm just kidding. Tyrannus is very, very hard to miss. It's way off in the distance. It's the tyrannical wilds because you are near Tyrannus. And you see it way off the distance. It's the Dark Forest Farm. Giant satellites, a lot of light happening from underneath the satellites, the single tower that rises above the entire city.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a hard one to miss.
Indeed it is. So, are you guys just wanting to walk straight there, or are you trying to, tell me what your method
Forage.
is? You're foraging.
yeah, that's
Are you-
what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, man, you're really killing the DM here.
No, we don't have to forage. I was just
No, you can forage.
What is that?
Alright.
Was that just walking there?
foraging,
Or
like picking
looking
up
for
some
stuff, yeah.
berries and like
Oh,
like picking up some to eat along the way.
well, that's what Zeke
I-
or
Zane?
Viper's
That's what
already.
Viper's
Yeah,
doing.
while we're
That's-
while we're walking, I take my share of grass and I like absorb a little bit of it through my blob body.
Atta boy.
It's just-
Wow,
the good
that's-
guy knows where it's at.
You just
Yeah, that's-
see where it's
that's-
like floating around inside me, like.
Oh, that's really cool. Make a Constitution save.
He knows
Why
where
would
it's
you
at.
do that?
Why
Why would you
would you
take
do
his
that?
advice? We just met him.
I don't knock until you try it, brother.
Okay.
I've had some shadier grasp in my life.
Why are we eating grass?
Why,
There's a
why aren't
city.
you eating grass?
I got a 16.
Didn't trust
true.
Step about perception, but trusted the grass.
Trusted
From the guy that
grass-eating
laid in the
elf.
grass during the fight against the space
something
game.
about
This guy got
I
his
mean,
head
to be
burned
fair,
by,
he would know the most about it.
I suppose,
This
yeah.
man got burned alive by hamsters. I don't know.
Oh man, I gotta pull out the third book, bro.
Was the grass book?
Why was that fire so cold?
No,
Okay, the
I got
grass
something.
book.
Why was that fire so cold?
I don't get it.
Weirdest fire I ever seen.
He was here and it was done.
I tell you, and that
so
stuff
if you're gonna
evaporates me.
forage, you're gonna need to make a survival check.
Are we foraging for
You
berries?
know me.
and
I want
things?
more grass.
If you guys want to,
I'm not too hungry right now. I'm good.
my character's on a no berry diet.
You know,
Why?
I'll try and pick up some. I'll try and pick up some things along the way.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Alright, what was is it nature?
Survival.
Right. That's an 8.
I got a 6.
You found a bush while you were walking. Like it was kind of a really brambly bush with some like really dark berries on it. It's like almost black, but it's purple. It's like it's purple berries, but like really, really, really dark.
I
I'm not-
take them.
You take how many?
I need to break my
A whole
diet.
bunch. A bunch.
I would say these berries are probably the size, just slightly bigger than a grape.
Interesting.
Okay.
So
They're bigger to you because you're smaller.
yeah, you tiny ass.
Could I check out the berries before I pick them?
How do you mean check out?
Like, I don't know. Normally, dark things are suspicious like that. Like dark berries. So,
Check the berries, but not the grass.
Not the marsh.
Not the
Not the
grass,
marshy
no.
grass.
Well, the grass is also black, but you had no problem just shoving that down your
True.
gullet.
Black grass.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's an.
I don't know. The berries are too good to be true. But
So you
I'll
want to
take-
inspect the berries, though.
I kind of
Oh.
do, yeah.
Roll nature.
Okay.
You were able, Jackson. You were able to pick 65 berries.
Wow.
65 really good berries.
I got
That's
5.
a full meal.
Got 5.
To imagine like we're all like Jelly's like tapping his feet, but also terrified to go on his own because he doesn't want to get eaten by more hamsters.
So I don't know if other DMs do this, but when a player like rolls a skill check that basically is like, what do I know about this? Like a survival check, and if they fail the skill check, I will roll a percentile, and basically that decides how accurate they actually are. So, and I won't tell you what I rolled, but you're fairly certain that these berries have magical implications, but they're also very poisonous.
Are you gonna let me know that or?
That depends. That depends. Knowing this, I would like to take some for the no reason whatsoever.
Like eat them or take them?
I'll just take them.
Like, okay.
spray him in the mouth.
You were able to take 6.
6. I could go with that. Gracias.
They nachos. All right. So are you guys just walking through the marshlands, or are you trying to locate something specific, or you're just going straight through? Tell me what's going through your mind.
I think we're going to the pub, right?
I think we're going to Phoenix Club right now.
Yeah, the pub.
Yeah, we're on our
Hey.
way to the.
Yeah, you got about like a 2-mile walk.
I'm also like, I think like Jelly's also like trying to keep an eye out for like road signs or like pathways that might like lead a better direction towards civilization eventually.
Roll perception.
Alrighty. 18.
Montage
18
music.
flat.
18.
Oh,
You see a space hamster, a giant space hamster.
Oh
But it-
jeez.
Oh, jeez. But it's a good one because there's a guy walking beside it hauling some cargo.
interesting.
And interesting.
These fire-breathing freaks.
I'm not done yet.
I'm still on.
There are 3 other guys with him. And they have weapons.
Hmm.
Yeah, guys, see those guys over there?
Must be a traitor.
See, you say that, but I might have seen a bill from the.
Hey! What are you doing on our turf?
Oh.
Your turn.
What you doing on our
Oh.
turf?
I'm looking around and go like, and then eventually like look at them and point to myself. Me?
Yeah, you.
Talking to us.
The one with the hair.
Oh, not me.
My bad, guys. Been a while since I had a haircut.
Jelly has no hair.
So, so the 3 of them the 3 people with the weapons start approaching you guys.
Hey, we didn't know this was anybody's.
You're on our turf.
We're just passing through.
Empty your pockets.
Okay.
It was like all of them.
All of what?
I take out some grass and offer it to the nearest guard.
I don't want no
You got
grass.
berries too, right?
I do.
I
And
also
you know
hand
they're
them my
poisonous?
grass.
I don't want no. You know what?
That's
Can
what
I-
they cut
You
in
have
my
6
knife.
berries.
We
and
don't
there's
like
3
it
of
when
them.
people are on our turf.
And a good.
If you just point us to the
Space
exit and maybe like a road or
I'll
something, we can
point
get
you
right
to
off.
the exit.
We can-
Knuckle cracking noises.
cracking his knuckles.
All right.
I'll point you to the exit, punk.
I don't know if that's a cultural
I've got
thing
an
or
idea.
anything, but
What's that?
I
So
don't have
there's a
knuckles to
space
crack.
hamster there, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try these berries out for size.
Feed them to the space hamster.
Yeah, but stealthily.
No,
Stealthily.
feed them to the guys.
I don't have any
Pop
gold,
one
but I
in
got
his
these
mouth.
berries.
Sleight of hand, throw it in the mouth.
Yeah, yeah. So can I do that?
All right.
Well, roll stealth
Okay.
with disadvantage because you're right in front of them.
We got a 14. Oh, wait, let me add it. Plus 6, that's
Wait,
a 20.
14 on the die.
Yes.
Okay, wow.
20.
You actually fade into the darkness seamlessly. So I'm going to get back to you as we continue this conversation. Now, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. You come with us, or we kill you.
I mean, both of those options are pretty unfavorable, if I'm being honest.
I wanna.
I would like to present a third option.
Oh yeah? What's that?
You let us go. We're just trying to pass through.
I
maybe-
don't care what you're
Maybe we
trying
can
to
catch
do.
a ride on this space hamster.
Oh,
thing.
you'll catch a ride,
They
all
won't even-
right.
They won't even know.
You'll catch a ride with your hands tied behind your back
Listen,
because you're on my turf.
I can give you free
I wanna.
and tickets to the Phoenix Club Max Greeley show tonight.
Wait, really?
Yes. And
Wait, for real?
guess who's before Max Greeley tonight?
Who?
Jelly Slime Ball.
All right, now you guys are coming with us.
You blew it, man.
Hey, wait, fellas.
No,
Listen, I
no,
think we
no,
can make a
no.
deal.
Turn
I
around.
wanna push
Turn
through
around.
these guys.
Put your hands behind your back. We got these ropes.
I don't mean to be offensive or anything, but my hands don't go don't handcuffs don't
Turn,
work.
turn
on me.
yourself into I don't know. Turn yourself into a cube.
Put him in a jar.
Get in this jar.
Okay.
And like that, one of the guards like uncorks a jar. Just get in this jar.
I
Get
wanna,
in.
I'm having weeaboo.
Can I
flashbacks.
assess? Can I, yo?
So meanwhile, what's your character's name? Viper
Viper.
sneaks up to the hamster. Uh-oh. What was your stealth roll again? What did you roll?
It was 20.
20. Okay, good. The hamster doesn't see you as you creep up, and it isn't surprised when you get in its face. Are you just feeding the hamster these berries?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, buddy, you gotta try some of these. It's really good. I give him 3.
Only 3?
Yeah, only 3.
Only 3 of your 5?
6.
Six.
He had 6.
Oh yeah, 3 of your
I give him half of my staff.
I like how Jackson was able to get
Like
65, and you were only
I'm
going to
really
be able to
good
get
at it.
6. You just picked a really bad bush.
Something was eaten off that earlier.
Yeah. And now it's laying in the river.
The source of black grass.
Anyway, back to the guy. All right. You get in the jar? You get in the jar?
Can I assess if these guys have seen magic before? Like, are these guys new to magic?
Like hillbillies.
I want to know. Maybe they don't. Maybe
I
if I
guess
if
if
I
you
do some flashy stuff, maybe I can intimidate them.
Now, do you want to, like, insight them, or do you want
Yeah,
to
I
start?
want to insight them. I don't want to make a fool of myself.
God, okay.
I don't want to just like do sparks. And then...
roll insight.
Okay, cool. 12.
Yeah, they've seen magic before.
Okay, got it. Cool. Dang, that's not gonna work. Okay.
Yeah, get in this jar, Jelly.
I want to cast Dissonant Whispers to fill the jar man's brain with all of the horrors that fill mine at the thought of that jar.
Okay.
Oh,
I wince in
man.
pain as I watch everything.
Is everyone going to be able to remember this exact moment when we come back next week?
Yeah.
It might be hard to remember the whole stuff.
When's the strict cutoff?
We can go. We can go a little bit farther if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it to a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Then.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay. So you're gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Are you trying to distract them?
I'm trying to kill this guy.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Says get in the jar,
Quite the
punk.
distraction.
The jar is terrifying.
I'd be terrified of the jar.
Claustrophobic in there. Yeah. That little jar.
You haven't been in the jar.
Oh jeez.
That's awful. So can you please explain to the audience what Dissonant Whispers does?
So Dissonant Whispers from the Wikidot. You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must take a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage
Which
and
he
must
failed.
immediately use its reaction, if available. On a successful save, the target takes half as much, and yada yada yada, but it doesn't. So 3, 2, 4, so 9 damage in total.
Only 9.
Yes.
Oh no. He goes, ah!
Not quite. Yow!
Ah! What did you do to me? Boys, get him!
That's the jars talking.
That's the jars talking.
So
Roll for initiative.
that would be a roll for initiative. However, we are out of time. So I'm going to need everyone to make sure that they know where they're at for next session. We're going to pick up right at this moment. So is everyone chill with that, down with that?
That's good.
Yeah,
So we're
I'm
just
good
like
with
in the
that.
middle of a.
Yeah, you're right at the beginning of a fight.
We've just started combat.
You just started combat. I did plan to get through a lot more, but you know what? That's the beauty of D&D. You never know what's going to happen.
Just in case.
Just in case. That's a reference to a different D&D campaign. Alright. Any final thoughts, closing words?
I hope the hamster's
No.
okay.
Where will our
Shame.
adventures end up next time? Will they make it to the pub?
On Airbnb. D&D.
AirD&D. It's
Air
okay. April
D&D.
Fools. We said the wrong.
April
Fools.
Fools.
Air.
Thank you for listening.
Huh.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.